Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Kay, and I am here to help you master your confidence through fashion, style, and beauty. So if that's something you like and you like fly girl fashion, you might want to stick around. But today's video is all about makeup. Y'all have been begging. I mean, the girls have been begging me to make a makeup video. So why not? I have to shoot a campaign, and I thought this was the perfect time to go ahead and record my updated makeup routine. Now this is a beat, and if you want to see how I accomplished this beat with pretty much all new products that have become my tried and true, then stick around, okay? You're gonna want to see this. This beat is just it's kind of close. So I'm just spot concealing now, and I'm using the NARS, what is this called? Soft Matte and Walnut. I'm not going to be talking that much during this video because one, the kids are home, and two, I have to move at the speed of lightning. I have a photo shoot at 11. It is 9:24. I need to be done my makeup at 10. 10:05 at the latest. Luckily, the photo shoot is very close to my house, but then, you know, I gotta clean all this stuff up because I got kids. Got the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray. Just got this re-up on this during the sale. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the shade Teak. Oh, let's use Umber. Umber's a little yellow. Okay. I don't know about Umber. She may be to color correct. There we go, something cool. Right here, this is the Dior Forever Skin Correct in the shade 4N. I love this stuff. I really hate recording doing makeup because I just feel like, I don't know, it's like a lot of pressure, and every time I record it, I recorded doing my makeup so many times and never actually posted it because I just feel like every time I do it, I don't love the way it comes out. When I'm not recording, that's when it comes out super bomb. So I love the Skin Correct so much that I also got this shade while I was in New York. Make sure you look at that vlog. It was so good. But I got this while I was in New York, and this is in shade 65N. And this is what I'm going to use to bronze. This is not contouring. Contouring uses a cooler shade, which I will use. So today I'm shooting an activewear campaign, and I'm shooting a summer campaign. 47 brush from Sephora. Best brush in the entire world. So while we let that highlight dry, you want to let it dry down a little bit so you get a little bit more coverage. I'm going to take a lighter shade. This is the Tint Idole in the shade 410. I'll put that there. Put that there. We're going to let that dry down. Blend up, like almost on my cheeks. I put it on my cheeks almost like blush. And what I do is somewhat of an underpainting technique, which this originated with like the drag queens in my opinion. And basically you go a little lighter and a little darker on your bronze or contour and your highlight, and then you diffuse it all with your shade foundation. if you don't get a little dramatic with the contour and highlight, then once you put your all over shade on, it's you're not going to see the dimension. So the point of the underpainting technique is so that all of it looks pretty seamless, but you still want to be able to see like the actual dimensions and shadows and things. So let's gently blend this out. Gently, gently, gently. I want to try the Uche technique. Some of the stuff she does, I do, but I want to try it. Also, we need to be beat because on photography, like on a professional camera, it's going to look like I have nothing on. We got to be beat. I was very excited about this House Labs concealer brush. This is what it looks like. Super beautiful like that. Look at that angle, and it's small enough. So pretty. I'm not going to spray this because my concealer is still wet a bit. And I go up here. I don't take my concealer all the way back here because it's going to make your face look wider. Wider, not whiter, sorry. I feel like my colors aren't really showing up. I love this brush though. I ain't even gonna hold ya. Not even gonna hold ya. But I'm gonna go a little lighter and use some more of this Lancome. Here. Here. We're gonna let that dry. We're gonna let that dry. We're gonna leave her there. I also do my makeup at the speed of lightness, so I just feel like I'm not the right candidate for a makeup video. I'm gonna have to do this bronze on my nose after this dries down a bit. Now the mistake is if you got lashes on, do not look down at all while you got this concealer on because it's going to get on your lashes. And it is the worst thing ever. Okay, I'm just blending it here, keeping it concentrated here, up to the side of my nose also. Because it's going to automatically like pinch the nose. Okay. Okay, now let's do a tap tap. You don't want to fully blend this nose piece situation out because you want it to be a pinch nose, almost like making a nose. Because I want my nose to be like pinched, like that. So, in an effort, I'm gonna bronze / contour, whatever y'all want to call it, because it's actually not contouring, but I'm gonna do that right down the side of that highlight. Right there. There we go. I'm gonna take this into the head of my brow. It's my favorite thing to do. I'm not an eyeshadow girl at all. So I use bronzer as my eyeshadow. I take it right into my crease. I also don't sculpt my brows with concealer. That's something I used to do. I just don't anymore. I just don't. The girlies on TikTok did say bring your bronzer out here. Okay, now I'm gonna blend around that highlight up here because I don't want a harsh line here. There go my kids. Cue the music. Like going in between where the contour and the highlight meets, if that makes sense. So I'm not completely covering my bronzer. I'm not doing that. Just going over the edges of it so that it's seamless. And pick up just a little bit when you're applying foundation, you have to pick up small amounts. Because it's easy to build it on, but it's hard to take it off if you've put too much. I absolutely hate watching videos of people doing someone's makeup and they literally like lather it on. You don't need that. You don't need that, okay? You end up using way too much product and you might not need that much coverage either. So again, I'm going in between where my highlight and my contour meet. Always bring it down the neck. I always miss my ear too, so. I really love the foundation shade. I'm neutral. I'm not warm, although like my undertones are kind of golden. Golden foundations are really yellow on me. Also, you want to try foundation and wait till it dries down. Like, so like if you go in the store, always try it on your jaw and wait for it to dry down first. Because the dry down is gonna be your true color. It oxidizes, all of them do. Also make sure you get right around them brows. I do not like when people have halo brows and they put like a lighter concealer over top. Why do you need that? You don't need that. But I do make sure I get all the foundation right around the brow because you can tell when there's no makeup there. Okay, so whatever is left, I'm just lightly going over the edge of the highlight. Just to kind of diffuse it, help it blend. Whatever's left, I'm putting on the areas that need the most coverage, which for me is here, because that's where all my acne scarring is. Okay. I'm gonna reblend out right here where my concealer has creased just a smidge. In 9:41, we are making good time, and the kids are quiet. Period. Period. Okay. Now I also want to do a blush. So I'm using this Juvia's Place liquid blush. It is so pigmented, like so pigmented. It's ridiculous. You don't even need a full dot. Don't even need a full dot. That's it. That's even too much. That's too much. I can already tell you that. I can tell you that now. What I do like, the newest trend I like, I don't think it's new, but I like high blush. So I'm taking some of the Rare Beauty in the shade Love. Yo, this, look at that pigment. That's ridiculous. Well, watch the blend out. It's going to escalate quickly, okay? I'm sorry, it's very bad. It's going to escalate quickly. But if you have too much, first of all, start blending slow so you can keep the product concentrated. If you have too much, yeah, you can always go over it with your foundation brush, but it's okay. This is the underneath, okay? We haven't powdered down. We haven't done any of that. I like to bring it up here. That's just what I do. I like to bring it even into the bottom of my highlight. That's a lot. It's a lot. I know. So I'm bringing it up, keeping it concentrated. Okay, this brush is a little dense. This brush is a little dense. It doesn't even have a name on it. I'm sure it's MAC though. Be sure to like twist and turn your brush. So I want the smaller angle up here in the smaller area, and then now I'm getting to the bigger area. So I twisted my brush. It's gonna get clown for a second. Just trust the process. Trust the process. You know, like how y'all be looking when they put the wig cap down and they blow dry it down and you look like a bald man for the first 5 minutes. Trust the process. Because you know afterwards that bust down is gonna be great. Okay, I also love putting a little bit on my nose. Okay, that was a bit too much. That was too much. But I do like putting a little bit on my nose. Okay, it's giving clown. Now, what I like to do next is I like to set my under eye next. And then when I do that, that powder is going to diffuse some of this situation here too. So if you want a pretty bright under eye, I always suggest going in with a pressed powder. This is the Sephora Microsmooth powder in the shade Honey. It's pretty light and it's not warm or yellow. And you want to look up because you want to get into those cracks and crevices, okay? Just setting it in place. One thing Uche did say is to use a brush over the puff. I use both. See how it already is starting to diffuse a little bit of that blush? Let's take some pressed powder. Loose powder. And I'm gonna use the Mercier. I think I'm gonna use a big powder puff. Okay, and I just press it in until it disappears. I don't bake. I feel like it dries my skin out. Press it in, press it in. I take it all the way close to the blush. I do all this because guess what? I get oily. Okay, let's zoom out of here because y'all in my business. Y'all all in my business. Okay, so now what I want to do is pretty much set the rest of my face. I'm going to do another layer of spray. Because now I'm about to go in with my powder. Okay, I use two powders. I have this Sephora Collection one. I like to use something pretty dense. This is a MAC 138. I do take it a little bit over the blush if I feel like, you know, I need to diffuse it. I know the blush looks like a lot right now, but in daylight and on camera, it won't. I am avoiding that inner eye there because I want to keep that bright. Okay, the next step I use to set is I then go in with another Microsmooth powder by Sephora. This one is in the shade Almond, and take it all over. I just pat, don't brush, don't swish. You want to disturb all the work you did, any sculpting, any of that. You're just going to disturb it all. You don't want to do that. Maybelline Infallible matte bronzer. This is in the shade Deep Tan, and this is a Morphe M350. Again, I'm going up. I want that bronzer and my blush to kiss. My favorite place to bronze is my forehead, because if you think about it, for black women, it's our most tan part of our body. So I really load it up in the forehead. I then take it down the side very lightly. And I take it into my brow bone, just using the edge of the brush and like kind of over my lid a little bit. Like I'm following this line here. I'm going to like right into my highlight. Like the line of my highlight that I created. Some people just go down the side of their nose, but that's not making your nose smaller. That's the point of it. So you want to bring it in a bit. So I was taught to make that skinny highlight line that you want to create, and then you bronze against the sides of that. It's not about following the exact shape of your nose, because we don't want the exact shape of our nose. Like I want it to be snatched. Going into the head of that brow, that's gonna be a game changer. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Then we're gonna go down here. Now, blush. Oh, so we got a PR package, and I waited for this video just to open it, so we can open it together. So we got this from Rare Beauty, and I'm so excited. So let's unbox this together. Rare Beauty has some of the best products, and I'm not even lying. All right, let's see. I don't want this to go everywhere. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I was not expecting this. Guys, look. Wow. First of all, there's brush cleaner in here. What? It has the dry brush cleaner. And then it has two blushes, which I love her. I love her so much. So I should have used that today. And then Hope. Yeah, we got Hope. We got Love. But what I'm really here for are these luminous. Hold up, y'all. There are two sides. Okay, I gotta vlog this one. There we go. Oh my goodness. Look at what we got, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, so it's two sides to this thing. What? Okay, it has literally everything. Joy. Okay, Love is the blush I already used, but then it has Joy, which is like a really pretty peachy color. Yes. And then Happy, which is a pretty soft pink. Honey. But then they have the luminous powder blushes to match. And I got brushes, dog. I got some beautiful this is gonna have to be done in a video all by itself. I opened this for the luminous blushes. Let's go with Joy, because Joy is pretty peachy. And from the videos I've seen, Joy is like really pretty on black girls. So here's how it comes packaged. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I got 4 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh, they changed their packaging. Okay, so now the packaging is matte. I have some other blushes or like highlighters that are like mwah from her. And they are, I got some other blushes and they are, ooh. Yeah, we're gonna use Joy, but there's another one that's a little deeper, honey, that I didn't open yet. It's like a purplish tone. It's pretty good for black girls. Love. Okay, we're gonna use Joy though. Joy and pain. I like sunshine and rain. And it literally goes on like butter. I just want to say, Selena, girl, you did that with them blushes. You did that with them blushes. All right, we're gonna do this lip, clean up, and then I can go get dressed. Luckily, it's not one of them shoots where I'm like, packing up the car, need my wagon, got all these outfits. It's not that. It's literally just for brand stuff. That is it. That Kat Von D, baby. It beats every time. Okay, let's use this Charlotte Tilbury liner. Trust the process. Oh my God, it is perfect. And my hair is, girl, my bob is giving. When I tell you I went to the hair salon and I almost did a side part, and I'm glad I didn't. And while I was at the salon, I seen this creator who had this situation, and I was like, can you give me this situation? And I love, it just like revived the bob. Okay, I gotta go, I don't have no time, gotta go. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're gonna love it. This girl gang is growing and thriving, okay? And if you're not new here, welcome back, welcome back. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this makeup video. I don't want to say it was a tutorial, but you know, this was my first one in a long time, and I hope you enjoyed it. Many more to come now that I have the proper setup and I feel a little bit more comfortable. If you enjoyed this video and you love this beat, you want to see more, let me know down in the details. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you get notified for all of my weekly uploads. You heard that right. I said weekly, girl. Weekly. We getting consistent over here. But go ahead and like, subscribe, tap the bell notification, and share it with a friend. Bring some more girls to the gang. Yes. See you back here for another one next Sunday. Bye.
I am no wave, be surfing. I show you how to get this pay, will I be stacking? Been in a whole lot of pain, now we laughing. Me and Bae making play.